Hey guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well in your life. Myself Vikrant and welcome back to DevTown, guys. In this video, we are gonna cover how to implement house high scores in JavaScript. So basically, in this video, we are going to learn how to. It is going to be a short project, you can say. So in this video, we are going to see how to create a short quiz game, which will be consisting of 3 questions only because it is going to be a very short or mini project, you can say. And in this project, we are going to store the scores of a person in local storage on of our Chrome browser, right? So let us start it first of all with the help of our VS Code editor, right? First of all, I am in my implementation HighScores folder and I have opened my index.html file over here. First of all, what we are going to create is the UI. Okay, so it is going to be a very basic UI. First of all, we are going to use some of the CSS properties as well. So I have imported my HTML boilerplate code. So in body, I am going to have these 2 sections. Okay, inside one div. So each div section will hold something. So my this div is going to hold some questions. So let's say we are going to uh, assume that the title for my question is going to be an h2 tag, and below this h2 we are going to take p, or yes, I guess we can take t tag to store our options as well. So we will be having this how many 4 options now for each questions, right? So this is going to be my first question, right? Second, third. Okay, so I guess we will be having only 3 questions as well here. The first question is going to be what is the capital of India. So it can be anything. Okay, so I am just simply asking the question like what is the capital of India. Okay, I think by the help of this project, you will get the idea of how to build layouts as well with the help of this HTML CSS. Okay, so JavaScript part we are doing, so no worry about that. We are going to see all that, but let us focus on simple layout, how to build simple layout. So for option we have Delhi. Second option that we have Mumbai, we can say. Third option might be Kolkata. Fourth option may be Chennai. Because I'm putting here the random questions. Okay, so don't worry about this thing. Okay, the second question will be let's say Pakistan, and the option for that is, let's say, Kabul, which is not in Pakistan as well. Okay, but no issues. Second one is Karachi. The third one is Islamabad. Okay, so it doesn't matter. And the fourth one is, let's say, Lahore, right? After that, the third question should be what is the capital of USA? In short, I'm writing this. The first option should be this, New York. The second option may be Utah or something like that. The third option is Washington DC. The fourth option might be the fourth option. We can take the fourth option as, let's say, Detroit or something like this. Okay, so now I am gonna give the ID to my very outer box, which that is container ID, and inside this container we have 2 classes, which one of which is having a class name of left and the other one is having a class name of right, right? So right, left and right, and here I will be presenting my live score. So let's say this, something like this. Okay, and I'm gonna store my live score in spam tag. So right, currently it is 0. Okay, and let's say we will be storing something known as high score. Okay, so that's our main agenda actually. Okay, high score also we are gonna store in spam tag as well. So currently it is 0 first of all, correct? And let me just style this HTML page a little bit. So I am going to style tag. I am selecting this container, correct? and in container I want display to be flex, correct, and I want justify content to be space around, right. So after this container we have this left section, so dot left, and I want it to have a padding of let's say 20 pixel will be fine, I guess. Same applies to the right class, padding of 20 pixel. Okay, so first of all let us see how it is looking like on our browser. Okay, so I guess it is looking perfect. Okay, it is getting aligned perfectly, so no issues over there. And first of all, what we can do is, let's say we can add something to this option. So let's say for p tag I can add a border or something like this, border of 1 pixel solid uh black only, and inside that we are having a padding of 5 pixel and text aligned to the center and a bit of background color, let's say something like this. Let's see how it is looking like. Okay, so it is looking fine, I guess. Yeah, and whenever I am hovering over this point P, like the options, I want my cursor to be represented with pointer. Okay, so yeah, it is working fine, so no issues. Okay, so right now my live scores are 0, correct. As soon as I click any one of the option, my live score should be updated. Okay, so we are not focusing on this UI part. I think this much UI is sufficient. Okay, so first of all let me show you how what is our local storage and that thing. Okay, so if we are inspecting this page and going to this application bar of this particular thing, you can see here is something. Okay, so I guess I have used this in my last project, so I am just clearing my local storage with the help of this thing, clear all. Okay, right now if I refresh it, it will not have anything. Okay, so here is the storage of this Chrome browser that we have. One is local storage, another one is session storage, where that we have cookies. So the basic difference between local storage and session storage is that our session storage will last for some times only, and local storage will last until the time we haven't deleted something from that thing. Okay, so currently it is working for this particular thing, one local server, right? It's a local server 127.0.0, correct. So first of all, let us see how to store something in my local storage. Okay, so first of all, before starting this thing, let me just write some of the JavaScript over here. But before that, let me give some function call on clicking on some options. Okay, so Delhi is my correct option for the capital of India. So I will be calling some function. Let's say the function will be something known as clear, or what? Clear we can say, or correct. I guess correct is the same name. Correct name. Correct is the correct name for this. Okay, and for another p tags we can, okay, not on abort we want on click. Okay, so we want to call wrong function, as this is the wrong option, right guys? Okay, so the same thing we are gonna do for this thing. So this is the a function calling for wrong answer. So we are actually going to call this wrong. Karachi is also the wrong option. The third one is the correct, and Lahore is the wrong option. Okay, below that for the third question, this first option is wrong. This option is wrong. This option is wrong. Okay, now we want the correct option. Okay, so for correct option, we are going to call this function by the name correct, and for wrong option, we are going to call the function name wrong, right? So yes, actually I'm done with this thing. Okay, so how to implement this JavaScript in our HTML by using script tag. I am calling this src, and in that I am giving the location of my index.js folder, correct. And let's say below this all thing, let's have one button to submit uh, to submit our score. Okay, so let's take this simple button by the name submit. Let's see whether it is coming on my this bar or not. Yes, it is coming properly, so no issues till now. Okay, so right now what we can do is, let's say we are going to my index.js page, and the function that we have are what? Correct is the first function that we have. Okay, so before this correct thing, let me just first do one thing. Let me define one function by the name score, right? And let us do something like this. Whenever my correct function is called, I want something to print in my console that is correct answer or something like this. And the same function we will write for the wrong answer. Okay, so it is going to be by the name wrong. So here we will print wrong answer. I'm simply saving this thing, nothing else. Going back to the inspect, going to console. Okay, let me just click on any of the option and to see whether what is coming in my console log. Wherever I am clicking on Karachi, it is showing me wrong answer. So the right answer for this Pakistan is Islamabad. Okay, so it is showing me correct answer. So yes, my on click is working properly, so no issues for that. Let's see for this. For Washington DC, is it coming right? For Detroit, wrong answer. Okay, so it is working properly, so no issues till now. Okay, so right now my score is 0. Correct. What I want is, whenever my for my every right answer, I want my score to increase. So what I can do over here is score is equal to, I want my score to increase on every correct answer to by let's say 100. Correct. So let's say our total marks, not total marks. So let's say our maximum marks could be 300 only. So yeah, and for every wrong answer, I want my score to be go negative by 100 only. Okay, by 50 we can say, or 0 we can say. We are not adding anything to that. Let's make it simple. Okay, so we are not doing anything on wrong answer. Correct. So first of all, let us do one thing. Let us try to print this score over here, and also after this correct answer, right? Okay, so I'm consoling .log the score after each wrong and right answer, first of all, just to showcase you guys how these things are working. Okay, so if I'm going back to my this page, okay, right now my console is empty. So whenever I'm clicking on my correct option, so let's say first of all we are clicking on this Delhi, it's a correct answer, right? Okay, so I on correct answer I am getting what? 100 as my score, as you can see over here. Okay, the next thing is, let's say whenever we are clicking on this Islamabad, so my score should be get updated to, I guess, 200 or something like that. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is getting updated to 200. Correct. And after 200, let's try to print for the correct option of this USA, Washington DC is coming to 300. Okay, and right now if I click on Detroit, which is the wrong answer, of course, still it is showing me 300, but with the wrong answer. Okay, so I think my work is done till now. Okay, so we don't want that after clicking on Washington DC, I can't click on this second option, because we are in the learning phase. We are not making actual application right now. Okay, so I just want to store my HighScores first of all. Okay, so what we can do, whenever we are clicking on submit, okay, after we are done with the what? After we are done with the all questions, I want something to happen. Correct. So what we can do is, let's say I'm writing one function submit. Okay, and simply I want to console my live score. Let's say I'm writing live score as score only, simple. First of all, I'm removing this console log from here itself and from here itself. Now let's see how it is working. Correct. So yeah, right now my console is empty. First of all, let's select three options for three questions. So I'm selecting wrong answer for India. It's Mumbai. It's wrong answer. Correct. For Pakistan, I'm selecting Lahore. It's wrong answer. Correct. And for USA, I'm selecting Washington DC, which is the correct answer. And on submitting, what I want to print is score. Okay. So it is actually showing me error that score is not a function. So yeah, actually we have done with one mistake actually. In HTML, whenever we are clicking on click, we should call this function by the name submit. Yeah, so I think right now this will work if I refresh my page. Okay, so no issues for this. Let's do it once more time. For Mumbai, it is showing me wrong answer. For Pakistan, Karachi, it is showing me wrong answer. For USA, Washington DC, it is showing me correct answer. And after clicking on submit, it is showing me live score is 100 because my one and only one answer is correct. Right, guys? So right now, what I want my live score to be shown over here. Correct. So what I can do for that? So first of all, we need to pass on some ID to this live score or this particular spam. Let's say I am passing it ID of live score. Let's say. Okay. And for this HighScore, let's say we will be having one ID of HighScore simply. Right. I'm saving this thing. Okay. I hope you guys are understanding whatever we are doing till now. Okay. So in the next part in index.js file, I'm going back to my index.js file, and I simply want to call on my that live score because I want to show the live score. So how to store first of all that particular spam tag in my JS file? How to call that thing? So let's say I'm typing live score or simply live score over here, and I want it to call by document dot get element by ID. We have okay. We are simply using what? Live score. That is the ID name. Okay. So we are simply using that thing. And right now, what I want that live score dot inner HTML, that inside that particular HTML tag, I want it to update a value of score, whatever score is updating. Correct. So if I copy these two lines and paste these two lines over here, and here itself, I'm simply saving this, no issues. Correct. I'm going back, and if I clicked on Kolkata, see, right now my live score is 0 because my answer is wrong. If I click on Islamabad, which is the correct answer. Okay, so my correct answer is right now Islamabad. Okay, it is not showing me anything. After Washington DC, my correct answer is what? It is my correct answer. It is showing me the live score of 100. After submitting, it is giving me a live score of 200. So that's the thing. So in this way, we can store our this thing, all live scores and all that. Correct. So actually, it is not showing me because I haven't added this line about this. So that's the issue. Nothing else. Okay. Correct. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to do over here. Okay, so if I show you right now, see, Delhi is the correct answer, right? I'm clicking over this. See, my live score is getting updated to 100. I'm clicking on Islamabad. It isn't getting updated to 200. I'm clicking on USA. Let's say I'm clicking wrong answer, Utah. So it is not updating my this thing. And submitting this, my final live score is 200 as well. Correct. So right now, what I want my live score to be compared with the HighScore value. So first of all, for that we need to set something. We need to set something in our what? in our local storage something we need to store by the name HighScore. So how to do that thing? Okay, so for that, let's say I am going to this simple page, simple index.js, and I'm typing something known as local storage dot set item. Okay, so that's the syntax of how to set item in the local storage, and I want something to be stored by the name HighScore over there, right? And let's say we are providing it a value of 300. First of all, I'm simply saving this thing. Okay, so first of all, I want my variable to be stored by the name of HighScore, and it is having a value of 300. Okay, I'm statically saving this thing. Okay, if I'm refreshing this thing, okay, refreshing my page, going to application, if I go to my local storage and see, here we are getting the HighScore and it is having a value of 300. Correct, right guys? Okay, so that's the thing to set item. Okay, so how to print this particular thing? Let's say I want to print the value of HighScore. So how to do that? So local storage for get item, we are having this get item. And how to get item? By simply typing out this name, right? And let's say we are storing the value of HighScore in variable by the name high or something like this. And simply we are trying to console it on our console by the let's say high. Okay, and here I'm passing high as well in string, just to let us know that we are getting the value of high. Correct. As soon as I, okay, my page is refreshing, so no issue still now. It's lagging, I guess. Okay, so currently I'm getting 300 high in my output. Correct, in my console. So what I want my HighScore to be get updated here itself. Correct. And how to do that particular thing? Okay, so for that, what I'm gonna do is whenever, okay, so I can do something like this. Let's say we are going back to line number 5, 6. I'm copying this thing first of all. Okay, I'm not setting anything to here only right now. Correct. Whenever I click on my submit button, what I want to first of all get the value of HighScore from the backend, right? And currently, let's say I'm setting my value of HighScore to 0 first of all. Correct. I'm not setting it, I'm just receiving this value first of all. Okay, I'm going back to my application and I'm simply just clearing my local storage first of all. Okay, I'm going back to my the submit function. Okay, now what I want, whenever I am getting, let's say I'm storing the value of high inside this local storage, like correct, I'm getting the value, whatever value I'm getting from the local storage, I'm setting saving that value in the variable by the name high. And after this thing, I'm just comparing if my high is less than live score. Correct. If my high is less than live score, then do simply one thing. Why it is showing me the, okay, it is not showing me error. Then do one thing, then simply set my live score as the updated high score value by using this set item. Are you getting this, guys? Okay, so that's the thing. In this way we can do something like this. We can store the high score over here. Okay, and simply after that I am consoling.log and I'm simply printing out high score. Okay, I'm printing high score. I'm simply saving this. But before that, we need to set something to the high score first of all. So as soon as my program loads, I want my high score to have a value of 0 first of all, right? I'm not doing anything over here. Okay, so I'm simply commenting this line, simply saving this thing, and going back to my browser once again, right? Currently my high score is set to the 0. Correct, guys? So see, first of all, what I'm doing, I'm selecting the wrong answer, Mumbai. My life score is 0 again. I'm selecting correct answer, Islamabad. My life score is 100 right now. Okay. After that, I'm going to USA. I'm selecting right answer. My right life score is Washington DC right now. Okay. So as soon as I submit my answer, you can see that it is showing me some error, but no issues. We are going to see what happens to it. As soon as I submit my thing in console, I am getting something. High score. Okay. Span ID high score 00, something like this. Okay. No issues. uh, uh what we are going high score, we are trying to print the high score value over here. Okay, so that's not the thing. We cannot do something like this. Okay, so what we can do instead of that is, let's say, we can simply print the high thing over here, high value. Okay, the variable which is having the value of this particular item. Correct. Nothing else we are doing in this. Okay, simply let me just refresh this thing. Okay, I'm doing it once again. First of all, okay, if I'm going to my application, high score is having the value of 0. First of all, I'm selecting wrong answer, that is Mumbai. For Pakistan, I'm selecting correct answer, 100. For USA, I'm selecting Washington DC. So my life score is 200 currently. As soon as I submit my answer over here, I am getting what, HTML spam element, and my high score is currently 0. Still, I am not getting this. Okay, so no issues for that. Let me see what's the issue over here. So yes guys, what was the mistake is like we need to set item. In set item we just need to save the score, the live score that we are getting, right guys? And as soon as I get the live score, I need to show my high score on the screen as well. So how to do that? For that, what we were having is we have given one id by the name high score, let's say, and we have given the id of high score to one of our html tag as well. And inside this high score dot in html, I'm simply storing what the value of my high. Correct. So as soon as I go on to my index.html page, you can see there is one html tag by the name high score. Correct. So I'm going back to my index.js page over here. Correct. And if I go over here, document in com, okay, it is taking some time, but no issues. The issue is resolved right now. Okay, so issue is resolved right now, no issues. First of all, let me just refresh this page, whole page, and yes, you can see right now my live score is 0 and my high scores are also 0. As soon as I click on Delhi over here, my live score are updated to 100. As soon as I click on Islamabad, my live scores are updated to 200. As soon as I click on Washington DC, my live scores are updated to 300. Correct. And now if we are going to application, you can see my high score is still 0 only. As soon as I submit over here, it will check whether my live score is greatest of all time or not. If it is greatest, okay, then it will update my value as soon as I submit on over here. You can see my high score is updated over here. Correct. So that's the thing. And in this way you can also update your high score. So that is basically the implementation of high score, how you can update your high score in your particular file with the help of this simple JS program. Okay, so that's the thing. I hope you guys have got the idea of how these things are working and all that. So yeah, I will take your leave, and I will see you guys in the next upcoming video with some interesting topic. Till then, have a good day. Goodbye.